Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Just want to give you another update because I would like to change the scenario a little bit, purely based on how fast we have come down into this target range. If you've been following me for a while, you will know I gave you that target range up here. We came directly into it. That target range down there came into it. And from here, I did tell you before, I would expect a move up beyond the 4,850 level, maybe to 5,000, 5,500, something like that, possibly here all the way up to the 1.272 extension level at, $5,500 pretty much. Considering, however, what I expect for Bitcoin, based on the latest move for Bitcoin, we always need to consider that when we do a Bitcoin or crypto TA, we need to consider Bitcoin. And if I assume that Bitcoin will come down lower, which I expect after a move possibly all the way up to 55k again before we then drop down further, then I think Ethereum also will do some sort of move to the upside now, possibly here to 4,400 again, the 0.214 fib level before we then come down lower. And that's purely based on, this is looking not too bad at the moment. We came into the target levels. The problem I have with this is that we came down very, very fast and already quite deep into it. We didn't only touch it briefly and then came up and then tested again. No, we came down right into it in the middle. And that's quite significant, and with a lot of volume actually. So this makes me think this scenario might actually not play out as I think. I think we need to change it just to make you aware before actually something significant happens here. I would like to look at the wider picture now. So this is still possible, but it would assume that we need to go up higher now and definitely go beyond the 2.214 fib level here at $4,400. And then get very close at least to 4,800 and then move through it, obviously. But if there is not really a strong recovery now, and if it pretty much follows Bitcoin, then I would expect something different, and we need to assume then a different scenario. So looking at the wider picture, and we move the fibs here, this was basically this area here, shorter term time frame. Now we look at the longer term here, from the beginning of that major wave to the upside here. So we can also take a look at the wave count, 5-wave structure that you normally have, and that we have to assume here. As always, 5-wave structure for the Elliott Waves, having something here like 1 or 2, let me just think, 3 and a 4 here, avoiding to get into the price range of wave 1 and then a wave 5. And where exactly you place them doesn't really matter now. That could also call that wave 1 and 2. Doesn't really matter too much. It's a 5-wave structure, and that 5-wave structure I think was part of a larger wave 1. And that larger wave 1 is now correcting. So having this as a wave 1, you can assume in a wave 2 correction that you can come down quite a bit actually. So if we take the fib levels, I took them already, so then we need to move that target box maybe a little bit different, right? So from that initial one that I gave you originally, I would expect actually for a wave 2 correction that we come down much lower. So a wave 2 correction, you would certainly expect the 0.5 fib level, but most probably here I would expect the 0.618. So basically the 0.5 is at around $3,300. The 0.618 is here at around $2,900, and then you even get here the 0.786 level, which is at around $2,400. That is where I would expect us to land, considering what Bitcoin is doing at the moment. And for some reason, one fib level is missing. So let me just try that again. Might appear now. There you go. That's the 0.887, and we've talked about the 0.887 also for Cardano. So you know what, we could actually possibly move into this 0.887, especially if Bitcoin does something crazy like a 30k or even below 30k move. It would be quite a white box though. So actually I will move that down. I don't think we will really get into the 0.5. I don't think we'll find support there. I think we'll get down lower, 0.618, 0.786 or 0.887. If Bitcoin does something crazy like that. From there though, then I would expect a move up, and then we can talk about new all-time highs But that is what I would then expect, looking at the wider picture, the larger picture, because then you've got this here. Let's show you that now. All of this was a larger wave 1. We are then in a wave 2 correction at the moment, possibly going down to the 0.618, you know, or 0.786 at $2,900 or $2,400. And from there on, we can expect a wave 3, which will then be the largest wave, and then a wave 4 correction. Well, that messed it up now, but that's pretty much what you can expect now. So with a wave 4 correction would then be a bit, you know, not that strong. The wave 3 would be the longest wave. And with the wave 3, you could possibly get to the 1.618 fib level, right? That is what you can expect. Sometimes even higher, so that could go up to $8,000, you know, that wave 3, just to give you a little bit of a perspective. And then from there, what you can expect is a retracement, you know, to the 0.386 maybe fib level, and then the wave 5, you know, going even higher. Maybe even that would then, because so many people talked about the wave, the Ethereum 10K, you know, and that would possibly, that wave 5 could take us to 10K. So we just have a bit of a scenario here. So if we assume that goes to the 0.618 of wave 1, you know, that wave 3, then having here a retracement of that wave 3 could then go down to the 0.382 fib level, maybe here to 5,000 again, and from there we could then move nearly, you know, to 10K, maybe or 9.5. That would be something that I could expect here for Ethereum going forward. You can see how early in the trend we are still based on this, you know. So yeah, let's see if that's going to play out. And I based it on my assumption that Bitcoin will drop further after a move up to around 55K. I did mention that in the Bitcoin video. And then we drop once more very strongly, and after that we will then hopefully be able to build a structure here. Overall though, compared to Bitcoin, the Ethereum chart looks much better. It has a much nicer structure, you know, it has a much more bullish structure, and therefore this first scenario that I showed you, I don't think it's off the table, you know. Whereas for Bitcoin I'm clearly bearish at the moment. For Ethereum actually I'm not. This scenario, I mean, we hit the target levels perfectly, so this could still play out bullish, but I think it's unlikely to assume that Ethereum will do something completely different than Bitcoin. Yeah, so that's why I expect this alternative scenario is now actually much more likely. And this is Ethereum. Hopefully you liked that update. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.